Alright guys, before we get started, I want to let you know that this video is sponsored by Taotronics. They sent me this beautiful air fryer with many features and benefits. It has easy controls for cooking quick and healthy meals. It has a rapid air circulation system that makes cooking faster with low energy. It has a 6-quart frying capacity. And as you guys know, air fryer foods are a healthy alternative to cook deep fried foods with no oil. Also, air frying makes food tasty while it retains its nutritional value. So I'm gonna leave the link to this item in the video description below. Guys, go check them out. You're gonna love this air fryer. I promise you, the Wing King co-signs this. All right, let's get to the video. What's up guys, welcome back to All Wings Everything. Yes, you are back in my kitchen with your boy Spinelli, AKA the Wing King. Get mad about it if you want, but click that link above me and I'm gonna show you guys how to make the best lemon pepper wings on the planet. Now, in today's video, I got another easy air fryer recipe. I'm gonna show you guys how to make crispy onion rings. Oh my goodness, this is a delicious recipe. I know you guys gonna enjoy it. So I hope you're in your kitchen. I'm already in mine, so let's go. All right, so here are the ingredients we're gonna use for today's recipe. So let me tell you what we have. We're gonna use some panko bread. We're gonna use some all-purpose flour. We're gonna use some pork skins. They call chicharron here. Milk, chili powder, some black pepper, onion powder, paprika, garlic powder, Parmesan cheese, grated Parmesan cheese, salt, 2 eggs, and of course to start the show, our onions. So these are the ingredients, guys. Let's go ahead and get started. All right, so I've measured out our ingredients. So let me tell you guys what we have right here. Right here I have a half a cup of panko bread, I have a half a cup of Parmesan cheese, half a cup of flour, half a cup of crushed chicharron or pork skins. I have 2 onions right here. I have a teaspoon of onion powder, 2 eggs, a third of a cup of milk, half a teaspoon of chili powder, 1 teaspoon of paprika, half a teaspoon of black pepper, a teaspoon of garlic powder, and 2 teaspoons of salt. So these are the ingredients, guys. Let's go ahead and get started. All right, so what we're gonna do now is we're going to add our flour to an empty dish like this. And so now what we're gonna do is we're gonna add our paprika, our pepper, our onion powder, and our garlic powder. And also we're gonna add a teaspoon, not all our salt, I'm just gonna add like a teaspoon of it. Save the rest here, reserve it on the side, and I'll show you what I'm gonna do with it. Then we're gonna give this a good mix like this. And this is what we have, guys, so let's continue. All right, so what we're gonna do right now is prepare our panko bread mix. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna add our panko bread in the dish. That's a half a cup, remember. Our Parmesan cheese, our chicharron or pork skins. This is the remaining of our salt, about 1 teaspoon, I'm sorry. And then a little of that chili powder. And we're just gonna give this a mix too. Get it all mixed together. All right, this is what we have, guys. Let's go ahead and move on. All right, the next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna get our eggs beat up. So we're gonna add them in here in the empty dish also, along with a little 1/3 cup of milk. I'm not gonna say a little milk, 1/3 cup. And you know what I'm gonna do, guys? I didn't put this in there, but I'm gonna add a few dashes of hot sauce. You know, I think that's gonna give it a little of that extra flavor. You already know we like flavor, and we're just gonna get that bad baby mixed up like that. And this is what we have. All right, let's continue. All right, so now it's time for the fun part. We're gonna start battering our onion rings. So while we're doing this, I'm preheating the air fryer on 375 degrees for 5 minutes. So once we get through with this battering process, we can go ahead and stick them into a hot air fryer. So the first thing we're gonna do is we're just gonna take our onion rings. I'm gonna show you how to do a couple of them first. We're gonna dip them in the flour like this, then into our egg wash, and lastly into our panko bread mixture, or if you want to call it the Parmesan mixture. And what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna take this and I'm going to sit this on a resting rack until we finish the rest of the onion rings. So I'm gonna do one more for you guys so you can get a hang of it, because this is a very tedious process, and I know you guys don't want to see me flour up 15 onion rings, that's for sure. Back into our egg wash, and then lastly into our Parmesan Panko bread chicharron mixture, just like that. And I'm gonna sit this on the resting rack, guys, and once I get that all done, I'll be right back. All right, so I battered up our onion rings. So what I'm gonna do now is go ahead and place them in our air fryer, and then I'll be right back. All right, guys, so I've got my onion rings in my air fryer. It looks like I'm only able to fit 6 in there. You don't really wanna overcrowd it as much as possible. Also, you wanna make sure you spray the bottom of your air fryer with some cooking spray. Also, you wanna spray some cooking spray on your onion rings. That way it helps it crisp up. And guys, remember, this is my new Taotronics Air Fryer. Now, guys, I love this air fryer. They sent it to me. So guys, you're really gonna enjoy it. I'm gonna put the link of this item in the video description so you can check it out. But let's go ahead and finish this recipe. All right, so we're going to set the timer to 375 degrees, and we're gonna let it cook for about, we're gonna say about 8 to 10 minutes. So I'm gonna start at about 10 minutes, and we're gonna flip it over midway through the process. So let's go ahead and get it started. All right, guys, let's take a look at what we have here. They're crisp and just nice. So what we're gonna do now is we're just gonna turn them over and let them cook on the other side for the remaining of the time, which is about 4.5 minutes. All right, so let's go ahead and push this back in here, and we're gonna let that continue. All right, I'll be right back. All right, guys, we are 10 minutes in, so let me pull this out. Oh, look at what we have. So I'm gonna go ahead and remove these and put them on the plate. Yeah, I kind of cheated a little bit because I have 2 air fryers, so I'm cooking the other batch over there in my other air fryer, so I don't have to do 2 batches in 1 air fryer. So let me get these over here in a plate, and I'll be right back. And there you have it, guys. Crispy air fryer onion rings. So let me bring this closer to the camera so you guys can see exactly what we're working with. Look at that. You see how crispy these are? Exactly as if they were in the fryer. A regular fryer, that is. Right here, I added a little, this is just ranch dressing with a couple of chives on top. But this is what we have, guys. So man, look at that. Now, if you need the ingredients, they're in the video description below, along with All Wings Everything merch. Also the measurements, all that is in the video description below, guys. You can find it there. And if you can, hit that applaud button, show your boy Spinelli some love, and I really appreciate it. So let's go ahead and get into this quality control, because I know you guys want to know what it tastes like. So let's go. All right, guys, so now it's time for quality control. You already know what we do. We give you a more up close look first and let you see what we have. Take a look at that. Oh man. All right, so you know what I like to do first? I always like to just try it without dipping it in sauce, because I like to see what that true flavor is like. So we're gonna take one of these bad babies here. Man, this is good. You could taste the Parmesan, the grated Parmesan cheese. Forgive me for that noise if you hear it. And those chicharron pork skins. Oh man, this is good. Let's dip it in some of that ranch. That. Man. This is a great recipe, guys. So, don't forget, the link to the air fryer is in the video description below, guys. Go check it out. This is a great air fryer. And until then, I'm your cook, Spinelli. All Wings Everything, and I am out. Peace.